Right. Okay, you have to.
What did you do? How did this come to be?
This come to me. Okay. Okay, you have to give me 2 seconds because I'm trying to find. Okay. Let me start from the beginning. So I did this draft version of on a piece of paper, but then when I did it on the canvas, I mean, I did the drawing. That was perfect, and I was really happy with it. So I was trying to get like the main buildings in London. So just to say that we live in a very beautiful country. And I didn't like the way it turned out to be. Because when you do it on paper, it's fine, but when you do it on canvas, I didn't like it. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna ruin it, make it even worse. So I thought, if I turn the whole canvas black and then do something to it, but it didn't. I mean, yeah, I didn't like that idea either. So I'm just thinking, how do I cover that canvas? I can paint it white, and I'm like, I don't think I have enough white paint. And I saw newspaper, and I'm like, should I put the newspaper on? But it's a newspaper, it's quite negative stories. So one of my favorite books is The Alchemist by Paulo. I can't remember his surname. So I'll cover the whole canvas with using PVA glue, rip the whole book out, and cover the whole canvas with. That's a picture of it, how it was. So I covered it up. Then I'm sitting there thinking, it's a bit blank. I need to, you know me. If you know me, I don't like to leave a lot of white spaces. I like to add colour to it. So I'm like, okay, let's add ink to it. Let's add ink. But I'm thinking, what's the story behind it? So I'm thinking, what's the story? What's the story of my artwork? And I had this idea a long time ago, change your story. What Abraham Hicks talks about, or even Tony Robbins talks about, change your story, because we all have like the same story. That we have 60,000 thoughts in a day, and most of them are negative, and most of them are the one before the previous day, like to-do list, shopping, paying your bills, and they're quite negative, and same one. I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking, what's the story for this artwork? And I'm like, change your story. And I add the ink because it's like adding color to your life. And the words on the book represent the thoughts we have and the story. Because sometimes we don't move away from the chapter, breaking up with your boyfriend or your job, or we don't move away from that positive. So basically we have to move on to the next story, and we have to change our story. So if we have like so if you're negative about yourself, like I'm not good enough, so you have to start telling yourself that you are good enough, you are worthy. And even just that 1% shift in your mind, thoughts, it can make a big difference. That's the whole point. So change your story, add colour to your life, inspire people, and the whole intention of my artwork is to inspire, serve, and connect with other people. And hopefully that will work.